And the difference between a master magician, a master ceremonialist, a master ritualist is not whether they practice Ifa or not, whether they are divinated or initiated or none of that shit matters. If you want to do your work, you just need to be repetitious in your pursuit. When it comes to doing magic, ceremonial and ritual magic, you don't know if it's going to manifest. You don't know if it's going to manifest, and it might not manifest the way you want it to manifest, or it might not manifest at all. But you still have to try. You still have to put forward the effort of doing the ceremony, of doing the ritual. So try is just what we do as Black people, as Black spiritualists, as Black occultists, because there is no real space and lane for Black magicians. I'm telling you this, it ain't no space for us in the world. We can't talk about this type of stuff because the more that they talk about religion and this and that and that and this, the better it is for them. And at the same time, the thing that's going down, sex magic, ceremonial magic, ritual magic, that's the only thing that's working. So, further exploration in the concept of try would be trust. If you don't trust the magical process, then you're not going to initiate the process, whether it is education, practice, trial and error. You'll just understand it to understand it, but never foray into the immersion of what it is we call magic. And it's just so sad that this conversation is reserved for everybody else but us. When it comes to us, we just gotta be regular, degular, working a job, going to church, going to school, how much money you make. But if you told somebody, man, I'm a practicing occultist, they would look at you strange. One's in the chat. If you can hear me okay, give me a 1 in the chat, a thumb up if everything is right, everything is vibe. Give me, if you've been listening to me thus far and what I'm saying is making sense, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. If you are learning new information and your mind is open to receive information, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat, because we just want to just be clear and understandable this evening. We don't want no drama. We don't want to trigger nobody this evening. We just want to be in the process of divination, which is uniting the conscious mind to the spiritual mind. So in order to do so, we have to deal with the invisible faculties of life, and that's a hard stretch to go from point A to point B, not having a bridge or a safety net. So therefore, you have to begin to create a bridge and create a safety net with your mind. And this is the T in try, which is trust the magical process. The R in try is repetition, but repetition would be repetition and discipline, because without repetition and discipline, there is no growth in the practice. And the difference between a master magician, a master ceremonialist, a master ritualist is not whether they practice Ifa or not, whether they are divinated or initiated or none of that shit matters. If you want to do your work, you just need to be repetitious in your pursuit. If that makes sense to you, put a one in the chat, because you might be under some form of pressure to be initiated into something you don't understand. And what are they going to do to initiate you into something that you don't understand? They're going to beat you over the head with repetition and discipline until you begin to fake like you understand it. However, you have a whole soul and a whole slew of ancestors that run the smorgasbord of different terms of divinations and systems that have been wiped off the face of the earth. And that's cool, because where do you find these particular divinations? Do you find it in someone else, or do you find it in your DNA? Let's put that in the chat. If you wanted to get some ancient bloodline ritual, would you rely on a scam artist or your DNA? Unless you're a scam artist and you have your own DNA to look at. But I trust that none of you here are scam artists. You're just here to want to know and tap into your soul. So in order to tap into your soul, do you have to listen to someone else, or do you have to tap in and tune into your DNA? I'm just wondering. And that's that. And it's not, I understand that could be a hard question. That could be a difficult question, but the answer to that question, whether you like it or not, is to always tune in and tap into your DNA. And you don't want to get caught up in no religion or specific spiritual system the same way as you don't want to go back to church. But you may go back to church if you're not repetitious and disciplined in your own work, in your own magic. Which brings us to the why in try, and that why is you. You are the why. You like that? I like that. I love that. It just hit me as I said it. You, YOU, are the why, or the WHY. You are the reason why you wake up every night. You are the reason why you dream for a better life. So why would your magic be concerned with attracting someone or doing something or being somewhere? Why wouldn't your magic be about you? The soul, your purpose, and all that is unfolding in your life through trusting the magical process, repetition and discipline, and understanding that you are the why. If that makes sense to you, type in you are the why. And however you hear it, you might hear it you are the letter U, the letter R, the Y, or YOUARETHEYOU, or in any variation. I just want that to sink in to somebody who's listening or somebody who's not listening, that maybe they'll begin to start listening when they start to realize that I am the why to my magic. And when anybody asks you a question, why are you doing whatever, or what are you attempting to manifest? you, your soul, your purpose.